Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And now a chance to hear from point guard Damian Lillard as he explains his stoic demeanor on the floor.
I was taught to, never let anybody see how you feel. I kind of just embraced it, for my...
I would say, Clark, we probably shouldn't expect to see Lillard starring in any reality shows about his personal life.
I think that would be accurate. I mean, Lillard is a young man who is all about taking care of his business and doing what he needs to be doing. I mean, his reality is trying to live up to the expectations for him in Portland.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
And so in the game for the Pacers, they've got Ian Mahinmi, George Hill out there with Ellis. Then it's Paul George, and it's Turner in a power forward. Now here's Vonleh, and here's McCollum for 3. Rebound by Mahinmi. Portland did a lot of things right last year in their 51-win season. The one constant for them was how they play defense.
Kevin, they were good all season long in terms of staying focused on that side of the ball. Really made sure to challenge every shot, and with their length and reach, they should be a factor defensively.
Free throw drops for Hill.
Yeah, as you said, Portland challenged every shot last season. They were a top 10 team in limiting opponents' shooting percentage. They were also best in the league in limiting three-pointers.
The Pacers making a change here. Allen's checked in. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
There are a lot of different approaches on defense. Portland challenged shots and didn't make risky plays. They were last in turnovers forced last year, but overall, they had a strong defense. And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting them get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Portland. The Pacers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Indiana didn't have a great record on the road last season. Only went, Clark, 15-26 on the year, and it cost them down the stretch.
It really did, Kevin. I mean, the Pacers had a bumpy year with all of the injuries, particularly with George being out for most of the year. His absence was most noted in those tough road games, I think. They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Here's Craig. Pass to Aminu. And he uses the glass on the layup. Aminu's got his first basket of the night.
And for the Pacers, perhaps the biggest loss of the season for them was on the road. Couldn't get it done in Memphis on the final day of the season to try and get into the postseason.
Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's McCollum. No good. And Indiana will come the other way.
Well, here's a little factoid about the Pacers on the road last season, guys. They were much better shooting free throws on the road. The difference between their road and home free throw percentage was the largest positive mark in the league. That's kind of strange.
Here's Harkless. Paul George making his last shot. Grab, dishes to McCollum. No good on the 3. Pacers leading by 3. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Now McCollum following the miss by Ellis from deep. Here's Plumlee. Offensive rebound. And Allen with the block. Ellis kicks to Mahinmi. And it's Portland with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Craig, guarded by Mahinmi. Plumlee with a screen on George. Here's McCollum. Softly drops in the floater. McCollum's got 6.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
And the Pacers call time here. As magical as the 2014 playoffs were for the Blazers, remember they beat Houston in that first round, that great shot by Lillard late to win it and move on. 2015, not as much. You know, Greg, they drew a very tough Memphis team, as you recall, in the first round.
Yeah, you often talk about styles making fights. Very similar in this series. They would go on to drop the first 3 games before being bounced, but still a good showing for a team that struggled mightily down the stretch with injuries.
Winners check in for Ian Mahinmi. Portland shooting their first free throw of the game. The free throw drops for Leonard.
And Myers Leonard at 7'1", an interesting combination of size, athleticism, and shooting touch. Really likes to play on the perimeter.
Hill, no good. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Davis sets a screen. Three-pointer. And yes, sir, that one drops. Amini's got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
And Leonard likes to run, jump, and shoot more than bang inside, I think, Clark.
Well, you know, Kevin, you like that he has that ability to go outside, but with his size, it would be most valuable, I think, if he also embraces throwing his weight around in the paint area.
Agreed. Here is Hill, following the basket by Gerald Henderson. Here's Turner, and good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey. 6 points for Miles Turner.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page. And Rodney Stuckey, a combo guard out of Eastern Washington, played a big role for the Pacers a season ago.
Now it's time.